in court again today for Tyler Robinson as the judge heard more evidence and continues to weigh whether the prosecutors can handle this case. This stems from a defense request to disqualify the entire prosecutor's office because there was a key prosecutor whose child was at Utah Valley University when Charlie Kirk was shot. The defense is arguing that the fact that a child of a prosecutor was at the event when Charlie Kirk was shot creates such a conflict of interest that the whole office should be disqualified, that it's affected their decision making in whether to seek the death penalty and how they are moving the case forward. The Utah County Attorney's Office has argued that they can be fair and handle the case fairly, and that the fact that this child was there really had no determination on any decision making that they've had, and that the child wasn't a witness or had unique information to share. So as part of the hearing today, that prosecutor's child testified, and she talked about going to UVU, being excited to see Charlie Kirk. She'd seen his videos online and being excited for the event, and she'd taken some videos, but she didn't actually see Charlie Kirk get shot. She just heard a loud bang, someone say, "Someone got shot," and then she ducked down and was eventually able to leave the campus. Now, her father, that prosecutor, he also testified today and said that, he was initially worried for her safety, but once he called her and found out she was okay, he kind of went into work mode and he went to work and started figuring out what happened here, working with police officers and the investigators to investigate what happened and try to find who the shooter was. The judge didn't make a ruling today on whether the Utah County Attorney's Office will keep the case going forward. He scheduled a date at the end of the month where he's expected to announce his ruling. Now, Tyler Robinson hasn't entered a plea to charges and no trial dates have been set. We're still very early on in this case and it could be years before we get a resolution.